I welcome you to this broadcast. Today is very interesting. We are going to discuss about credit and character. You know very well, the banks, financial institutions, any lender, any person that is interested in advancing your financial resources, they will look at character. There are 5 C's of credit. Maybe character, capacity, capital, collateral, and condition. Those are the 5 C's of credit. So today we want to look at character. So any lender will look at the history of your debt repayment. They'll go back 7 years or 5 years to look at how you've been performing. And fortunately these days, those records have been captured in most institutions. Most nations, we have a credit reference bureau that captures the history of borrowing of almost every adult. So the records of how you've been paying your loan is available to lenders. However, I want to prepare us to be ready for such eventuality where you're looking for credit, but you're not eligible because of your poor history, poor credit history. It goes back to your character. Now, our character is who you are, your actions, your culture, things that you do that are not necessarily connected to lending. How you live your life, how you plan, it is connected to your character. So don't put a demarcation between lending, credit, and your personal life. So how you lead your personal life also will determine on character and when it comes to lending. So there's some things that you need to develop as a person, as an entrepreneur, as a business person. You need to work on your character. Nobody's perfect, but at least it's good for you to build a character, a culture that will be able to give you a plus whenever it comes to business, that you're able to do business with partners, to do business with people without them complaining, do business with banks, insurance companies, without any hitch, your suppliers or people who supply you. It needs you to build a culture around your character so that there'll be a smooth flow in your business, and especially when it comes to lending. I'll quickly go through around 4 things. Trustworthiness. It means people can be confident in you. You are reliable. People can see you as this person that is reliable. They can commit resources into your hands. They can be confident about your time, about your promises. To be trusted means that someone else is confident about you. So you can build this at home. You can build this in your business. You can build this in your marriage. You can build this anywhere you go because it will affect lending. You cannot separate. Life is one. Everything is in one basket. You cannot tell me that you have a character for work and you have a character for private. It's the same thing. So you should develop trustworthiness. Let people be confident about you. Let people be confident about dealing with you. People should not develop fear whenever it comes to transacting with you. People should not be afraid to allow you to be a custodian of anything that they own. Let someone be confident that if I take my property to so and so, to John, to Peter, I'll be able to get it back in good shape. That is trustworthiness. Because at the end of the day, somebody will give you their money, and after some time, they'll want you to pay their money. So you should develop this at home. You can start where you are. Don't feel bad that you've not been performing well in the past. You can start there. Integrity. I'll define these terms using my own words. I'll paraphrase my definition according to the application that I know. Integrity means you are one. What you say in the marketplace is what you say at home. So to be a person of integrity means that you are a man of your word. You are one. You are not double. You're not a person of double standards. The promises that you give to people, the promises that you give to people that you love, the promises that you give to business people around you, you go ahead and fulfill them. Another trait is commitment. Another thing that bankers, financial people look at is commitment. What is commitment? It is working towards fulfilling obligations in good time. You are committed. Whenever you need to meet somebody at 2 p.m., you are there earlier than 2 p.m. Whenever you need to deliver at a specific time, you are there at that time. Meaning that you look forward to making sure you fulfill your part of the bargain. That is commitment. Lenders, the banks, financiers will look at that trait. How committed are you in paying your debts? How committed are you in making sure that you fulfill your credit obligation? Once again, these things you practice at home. Many people say charity begins at home. It's true. Who you are at home will pour out in the public, will pour out in your businesses. There is a signature of yourself that can be seen all over the place. So you can practice from today. Make sure that you try to fulfill your obligation. You've not been doing it, but try to do it in bits, baby steps, and you'll be there. Consistency. Consistency means that you keep on doing what you promise you will do. To keep doing. All the time you're available. Consistency means that you're always available whenever you're needed. You're always available whenever you are needed. Consistent. You don't miss a day without doing what you promise you'll do. And it applies to credit because they'll want to see that you pay consistently, you don't miss. So doing it without missing, that is consistency. And then the last thing we look at is discipline. What is discipline? You're always fulfilling your commitments without necessarily being reminded. You don't wait for the bank to call you to put in your payments. You're self-disciplined. You know what you need to do. You're self-controlled. You don't wait for the outside instructions without any reminder. So thank you so much. It's not too late. You can start working on your character. You can start fulfilling your promises. You can start become a man of your word. Become consistent. Become trustworthy. Be a man of integrity. Be a man that is disciplined. So today I speak to entrepreneurs, business people. Start today and make sure that your credit rating improves drastically. Thank you. Watch our next video.